And this is not working. It's gone. It's gone, Joy. It's not working. Well, welcome to Aquarian Life Kitchen. Once more in the kitchen, the place you love to be, the place you should be, the place to be all the time, every time, anytime. It's in the kitchen. Nicholas. Nick. Anyone? Nicholas. Welcome. To do born. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Welcome to each and every one. Aggressive. Um, we simple man. Hello. Big up. Hello. As you walk in, could you just thumbs up, touch the thumbs up button, share, like, and subscribe. Okay? Thank you very much for being here. Please be entertained. Please be comfortable in the kitchen. It is the kitchen, and it is where everything goes, where food is concerned. So thank you very much. Give a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And this is the time of year when we do very special things. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like the channel, share the channel. Yes. Be comfortable in the kitchen. Anywhere in the kitchen is good enough. As long as you're in the kitchen, as long as you're dealing with food, because we only deal with kitchen business over here. And a part of that kitchen business is food. Welcome to those that are in the next part of the country that we do not share the same time zone. Welcome to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some may be in a nightfall now, some in an evening fall, some into a morning fall, some different timings, different places at different time. But welcome anyhow. Welcome, welcome. Maybe you can't be in the kitchen with me at this time because this time you may be in bed. But nevertheless. Anyhow, as you saw what I put up, we are doing some grater-cake. And grater-cake is meaning that you grated the coconut. So this is the coconut that I have done. It's like coconut cake. The one that you cut the coconut and you boil it. Well, this will be put for a boil with sugar. I'll be doing a very small amount, and so with that small amount I use a small pot to get it done. Okay? So I've already put the sugar in. I've already put the sugar, and this one is done with the granulated sugar because it is going to come out white. And with that, I'm going to do a piece of ginger. You do a piece of ginger. Let me put you on a little bit. I don't know what is wrong with my other spindle. I'm sure it's not out of charge, but it is giving me bad mileage. And so I have to go back to this one that I have to be manually doing it. Okay. So this is my grater. So I grated this ginger. Just get the juice out and put the juice with it. So you will have this nice little gingery taste on it. This is a sweet treat. This is not a savory treat, this one is a sweet treat. So it's going to be boiling. Let me see if I can zoom it. That's not nice. No. So it's boiling in the syrup. As I was saying before, it's a sweet treat. It is not a savory. This one is a sweet treat. But if the flames are too high, then you are going to have a vigorous boiling, and because I'm not doing a lot, I had to use a small pot to get my statement out. And this is your grated ginger. So I'm going to get the juice out, add it to the boiling liquid. Welcome to the kitchen. The kitchen, the kitchen, the kitchen. So all of this is done with sugar and coconut. Sugar and coconut. Now there's a lot of things that have done. We use them for sweet treats, we use them for savory, we use them for many things. Little finger food, you're having your party, you're having some function, and they always have these little finger food, and there you have a little peanut, you have just little things lay out on your table that you appetizer. You're appetizing, you're mulching, crunching on before. And this is one of these things. You do them and you put them in small little thing and put them out. So we call these the sweet treat. And it has to go right down to a syrup. Consistency enough. And when you put it, it's all together. Yeah, I don't know if you have ever seen the coconut drops or the peanut drops, because they do the peanut drops as well. Yeah. I think they do almond too. When you do the peanut drops, when you put it as a boil in the syrup, and then you put them out in little bites. Good. So this time, what of all you doing? Are you preparing for your Christmas? Are you preparing for your Thanksgiving celebration? What are you doing? It's a lot of baking this time around, a lot of baking. Baking here, baking there, baking cake, baking, just everything doing in baking this time year around. And I know that every kitchen is smelling nice this time around. When you're passing, every kitchen aroma say to you, yes, something is going on in there. You know? Thing about it, I can't put it on an high flame because if I put it on a high flame, it will be spewing all over. Hello, Miss Helen. I am fair to find, thank you. No, I'm home. Right now I am on the line. I am doing some I'm doing some grater-cake today. In there, I am reminding you to remember the clips. Yeah. Go back and read the text message, the WhatsApp message that I sent you, the ear clips that you're gonna buy. You see, from the other day, my spirit so you can remind you about those clips. You did not read it, you did not read what I read, what I wrote. You did not read what I wrote. Yes, ma'am. Go back when I sent the money. It's already so brand new, so you did not remember the vanilla then? So the clips, I wrote the ring home clips, and I called you and I said to you, why? And you said that you know what they're talking about because those are the ones that you use. No, I don't send another written message. I am just reminding you now because I just I just want to believe that you're going to gloss over the thickness with the clip. No, I just reminding you because maybe that one. Oh, I just compliments to remind you that next move, or if you allow things to come down to the last. Adriana, please turn that down for me. Adriana, just come from school. Um, in there. There is something I need to do. I swear. No, I'm outside in the hall. I'm not looking at it. Yeah, outside. Okay, sorry about that. You're hearing me? Yeah, if you're going to keep on when they get out the light, then I cannot. Well, maybe that's why maybe that's why I became I don't know what day they are. All right, let me get back because I just leave the thing. I don't think a lot of people respond. Okay. All right then. Sorry about that one. The pot is bubbling, 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 bubbling. So we have to wait until it goes right down to a syrup, a sort of a consistency. Anyhow, this is the time of the year when all ladies got busy, and for the men that love the kitchen, they too got busy. This is the time of the year that we are talking about cake, pudding, name it. All the sweet treats is this time of the year. The sorrel, the just about the everything for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. Because right behind Thanksgiving, it is Christmas. So the preparation have to be done. The turkey have to be seasoned. And before I forget, I did not put that in the community. But apparently I did not post that. But when I know that oh sure I did post it. On the 22nd, I will be taking the live to the rocket. To explain what the rocket is now, it's a dance. So when we get there, you will see what it is. I actually can't explain actually it now. But on the 22nd, it's a Friday. I don't know why I chose a Friday to go because they're going up until December. But let me tell you, it's getting cold, and if it is too cold, I'm not out there. So I am going to radio, the radio line. But I'll update you more. And the 22nd is right down there. Okay? So my live will be right there. And I hope persons will tune in, tune on, go on, and enjoy what they saw. So I will be there from 2 o'clock until they see when. So I won't be here on Friday in the kitchen. We will be going dancing on Friday. So put on your ballet shoe, put on your dancing clothes, and let's have a ball. Okay? So I'll be taking you live, at least if it's even part of the live. You will able to see. You will able to see what is happening. So to all of the Aquarian supporters, those that visit, as a matter of fact, when the live is open, it's about everyone that can tune in. So you're going to share the live, share it, share it, share it as much. You share the live. I'm very excited to see these girls. I just love to see the dance, and they never used to have dark-skinned girls there, but now there are dark-skinned girls in there. So if you Google Rocket, yeah. So I'll be going to the radio land or radio circle, radio something, something. And then I'm trying to get into most of the events that I can juggle with now, because when it's get colder, this girl is not going out there. Unless I'm going to work, which I have to do, but outside of that, no. Anything I'm going, it must be an indoor. Yes, must be indoor. Once it is indoor, fine, because indoor is cool, it's warm, and you just need your coat to go out from the vehicle to the event, and that's it. So, everyone is preparing. So, yes, we talk about the kitchen. We have the pudding and the cakes ready. I think I had some sorrel rum cake that I will be delivering to some place. And right in the here, this is not belonging into the kitchen because, as I said, in the kitchen, it's the kitchen. We speak about everything that have to do with kitchen, food and all the rest of it. Nothing else. Anything else is not on this live. Kitchen, so I call it the kitchen live. See what it mark? Life kitchen. So I ain't have anything else that I drop into it. Everything has to be done. And for those that are baking, although it is in this country that you hardly see the things go on short, you have to make sure. Because last year there is a liquor store I can almost stay here and see it, although I can't see it from here, but it is straight across there. And when I went there last year, I could only get the small bottles of rum. They have rum and wine run out. And from that, I still have rum. So get your rum, get everything that you need. Get everything that you need. I'm going to bottle out my wine. Just get everything you need for Christmas, because it's all actually finished at Thanksgiving. Food waste day. It's food wasted on that day. Waste. Real waste. Waste of food. While some persons perished of food, So we make our own wine, and your own wine will be presented on the table of Thanksgiving. Yeah, that is should be an interesting live. I want it to be very interesting. I want it to be very, all play and no, all work and no play make just a dull boy and girl. Okay, this is what the wine was set in. And I dated this. It was set in last year anyhow. This was done last year. There you go. This was done last year. What kind of wine is it? Of course, the apple wine. Didn't know it can make wine? Yes. And there's no water pour in it. Okay, that's the cash up. I am asking for thumbs up. I told you I'm gonna come out here and start begging some money. You know why? Because when I said give me some likes, people reluctantly sometimes like I'm having 200 people sitting there and very little likes. So okay, let me see how we can do it now. The likes or the cash up. You want to give me some cash? Okay then. You're not giving me no likes. Please cash up me something then. This is not juice. This is not juice. This is wine. This is real wine. Yeah. Throw you a little bit around the place, you know. But so here goes the cash up. Here goes the cash up. Please like up the live. Please give me some like. Okay then, maybe you want to give me some cash. Please cash up me. If it's $1, because I never always came asking for money. I asked for likes. Like up the like. And nobody paid attention. Very few people who paid attention to like up the likes. Okay then. Like up the likes and cash, put something in the cash up. Have you ever heard me coming here begging for money now? No. But then I told you I was gonna come out here with a big pan. A big okay, see a bag here. Maybe this bag can hold in a lot of cash. I think the likes would be much cheaper for you to do because it helps to extend the channel. It sends the channel wide and far, right? So all I'm asking from you all is to give me some likes. And nobody, okay then, put something in the cash up then. Maybe I wasn't doing it the right way, but regardless of the cash up, I still need the likes. The likes is needed. Please touch the like button. Please. Now I am going to be pouring, and I uses the American apple or apples to do this wine. I'm trying to find where I did label them. I think they were labeled in August of last year. Yeah, labeled in August of last year. I need a clear. Maybe this is just one bottle, but let me try and see what happened. So then, if anybody liked me, oh yeah, and like the work that I'm doing, cash up me something, or touch the like button, put up the like, touch the like button, just like up the like it, like it, share, subscribe. Eh? So yes, see I'm putting up the cash up now, because guess what happened? I don't come asking for cash. I came asking for likes. If you're not giving me likes, you're not going to give me love then. If you're not giving me likes, you're not going to give me love. So I will be filling my bottles with wine. This is not apple juice, my sweetie. This is wine. And a lot of people would surprised to know that everything that you consume, you get wine from it, or you get vinegar from it, or you get rum. From the banana, you can get vinegar. From the apple as well, you can get vinegar. Because if the fermentation hasn't gone right, it's either turned to wine or vinegar. Rice can make you some nice wine. Rice wine. Have you ever had that one? Rice wine? Yes. You have ripe banana wine. You have orange wine. And all of these that you hear, I call the name of them. They're so potent. They're very potent. The apple wine, at home I made that, the cherry wine. The apple wine, it's like a creeper. So it feels nice, cool, good. And next you know, it's creeping on you. Yes, the banana wine is good. Great. Great, great, great. So take it from me, when you're in the kitchen, you find so much things to do in the kitchen. You don't have to waste food in the kitchen. You don't have, unless it is really spoiled. But you can find so much things to do in the kitchen with food. You can experiment with food so much. Please touch the like button, please. Today is what, Thursday? Give me some Thursday likes, man. Oh, oh, oh. It's a pity you can't smell it over the phone. It's a pity the smell cannot, you get the smell over the phone. Now that's the sediment at the bottom. So you're not getting that in there. So that's the impurity of it. So you're not going to try to get that going in there. So you put this down until it is settled again. And then you throw it off. And then you have something pure. So this is the sediment, or whatever the name is. You understand me what I'm talking about. So that is what it looks like, the sediment at the bottom. Okay. And when you're doing wine, you have to always skimming the wine. And one of the thing is that this wine, I do not put any yeast in it. Most of the times, the wine are made with yeast. We don't put no. I don't put any yeast in this one. The bottles are hard to uncap. And if you, wow, and if you allow this to stay for the next 10 years or what, 5 years, this is not the ladies' wine at all. See, you can see through the bottle. Yes, and this is all pure. But whichever way, you'll put it down, and then you'll see if there's any more impurities that is in it that will comes up, and then you can use something and get it off. As I should have. Let me pull it up some more. Because everything that is in the bottom will comes to the top. That is it. If more things came onto the top of it, it is easily to remove. No water is added. This is pure apple. The only thing added to extract the juice from the apple is the sugar. So you use the sugar to extract the juice. And this apple, this one is not the white apple. I uses the white apple to make some wine. But this one may be why you have it. That's not the only maybe. I use the dark cane sugar to do the extraction. And the white one, I would have to try to see how well. If it do the same job as the dark sugar. But this one is a dark sugar that do it. And what it does, it bring up all the impurities from it, clean it out, and give you a nice, clean, tasty wine. Wine from Aquarian Kitchen, made from our own hands. You want to screenshot this one? Yes. So I'm going to be covering it. And as far as you can look through the bottle, you know, see what you see. But anyhow, I'll get the cork onto it. Let's see if I can zoom this thing. Now it zoom up a little bit too much. Right. So if you want to do the, just do it. And then I'm going to put on the label on there. Make my labels. And the picture. And that's the wine. Now I have some I do have some pineapple wine. You wanted that one? Pineapple. I guess some person, if they were here, they would have remembered when I was doing the apple and layering them in the bottle, put them to come to that where it is. Look at the sediment. It's a sediment at the bottom. Okay? You look carefully, you'll see all of that sediment in it. Okay? So you, what I'm going to do, at this point I can mix the both together. This at the bottom, it's like mud at the bottom, and all of this is from the apple. If you understand what I'm saying here, all of this is from the apple. So all of what you're looking on is the impurity that after the juice is being extracted over time, all the impurities going to the bottom and leave the pure wine. A day or two, what I can do is actually put this again, get rid of this sediment and put it back to see if there is more. But it's a lot at the bottom here. So yes, so when I said the kitchen is the best, the kitchen is the best place of the house. The very best place of the house. So just in case you need to ask the questions, I thought I would see questions on the bottom there, but I haven't seen any, so let me tell you. I don't like doing things in actual plastics. This is actually a cookie bottle, a cookie jar. What I do, because it is not plastic, it is glass, I washed my apple carefully, cleaned up the apple. I used the bicarbonate of soda and wash the apple skin, removing all if there is any residue of pesticide or anything that is on the apple. So I wash them carefully, clean them up nicely, rinse them with clean nice water, and then I cut them. I sliced them. Is that Kimberly Jenkins? Hi. How are you doing? I am doing fine. I am taking out my wine that I have made. Apple wine. So I am just explaining just now how. Let me see if I can get this thing any further down. Yeah. Yes. So I am just explaining, Miss Jenkins, that this is done from the apple you went in the store to purchase. Nice, clean apple, don't it? And we can do so much things with apple. Stew apple, apple juice, apple what again? Apple something, apple something. But I don't know how much person, especially on the low scale, think that they could do wine. I am glad you're good and stay good, Kimberly. Okay? So, from this, we get this. Here we can have apple pie. So much things. So much things we can use apple to do. And with all of what we are doing, we do apple wine. So for all those that are on the channel, and at the end of the live, I will see how much persons were on the channel, and do not put me any likes. Like me for the apple wine. Like me to enlighten you about the apple wine. Because maybe you bought it in the shop, but you have never done it. So I am saying to you how you can do your own nice, clean wine. Yes, I am showing you now how you can do your nice clean wine. Tap the like button. Apple wine. Apple wine. This is set up from last year. So this is not just set up. I set it from last year. I drained it off before, and this is my third, and this is where I have just thrown it from. If you look through the bottle, you will see the sediment that is sitting there, and the wine is on top. No water added to make the wine. Nothing, no alcohol, no liquid added to it to give you this. And of course, I have the next bottle. It's going to join you. This one was done in last year, but so much person came, so we did some bottles and they tasted. Yeah, this one was done August 2023, and right off the button, when this, it was transferred to this bottle. It was drained off in August 23. I have done it before, but this is the time when it has been thrown out. Just like now, this is the time when I am throwing it off in it. Right? No water being added. No liquid. Today I am doing grater cake. Coconut grater cake. Or let's call it grater drops. Or let's call it coconut something. We'll find a name. Soon find a name. So Kim, you're not showing any interest in the wine? You may not drink wine, but you can make the wine. Give it to your friends and neighbor. And then afterward, they will be asking you, sell me a bottle. Yes, so these are some of the things. When I said you're in the kitchen, it is strictly kitchen. Because there's so much things can come out of the kitchen. Kitchen can bring it to a trillionaire. Yes. So over the time, why would they go blind? They got drunk? What? Omar? If it's not Omar, it's nobody else. It's only Omar. Only Omar. If it's not Omar, it's only J. Dave would come on and do like Omar. Yes, I can make the one and give it to my friends and they will go blind. Oh goodness. This is happy wine, Omar. So you see how active the kitchen can be. So when I say about the kitchen, man, the best place to be. Okay, you bring in you bring everything is in the kitchen, everything, and every food that you have can use for useful purposes. Okay, so from this, and I am just throwing off the wine, and if you look at the bottom here, you will see the sediment. And what I use for the extracting of the juice from the apple is sugar. Because if you cut the apple, unless you blend it, you will realize it had a lot of juice. So when you fix it and put it, you get the extraction of the juice, a lot of juice from it. Right down. Yes, I'm right back. What more you have to say, Omar? Beat me on this one. Give your friend a bit, man. Keep their eye open. It won't close their eyes. It will make their eyes open. Only 6 persons sitting here. Only 6 persons listening. Ideas for the Christmas and for, well, if you set this wine, you will get it, but you won't get it. Um, I mean, what do you call that now? You wouldn't be getting the strength. The strength is there, but then if you leave it, so you would be just getting a really ready-made, quick ready-made wine. Tips for the holiday, tips that you can do to take you on. Tips that you will have all of these and they may look like I have them a long time and they look like either do they get them and put them in something and get some wine out of them. Or you can do apple pie, or you can do something, but maybe it's gone too far to do apple pie. You can do orange wine. I guess one day I am going to be doing that one, the orange wine. You understand? I love to experiment on these things. I love to do them. Oh, I did not finish saying to you that because this is a glass, I make it in, I get it in this. And all the juice is being extracted. And then I pour it out, bottle it, put it back in this then, let it remain in a dark place so your wine should not be exposed to light. So it's in a dark place, in a cool place, and it stay there and do its own thing. And of course, when you get it, it's a creeper. Now, actually, wine is being made in, you do wine in barrels, the wooden barrels. If you know those barrels, that is made of, and they band them around, those are actually what wine is being done in. Not, they use the barrel to do wine in. But of course, I am doing my little kitchen thing. I don't have any barrel. If I do have a barrel, I go to the field and fill it with apple and do my thing. So these are some of the things that the kitchen produce. Best place to be, in the kitchen, all the time, every time. I am asking for likes. And I always said, I'm going to come out here with a big pan. Because if you're not giving me the likes free, then maybe apparently you need to give me some money. Since I'm not asking for money, because I'm not out here asking for money. But then Christmas coming then. So, since you're not giving me some likes, cash up me some money then. Cash up thing is right there. Cash up me some money. Because I'm asking freely. Like up the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Like up the like button. And this is like a song. Hi, sweetie boy. How are you doing, man? Hold on, let me see if I can put my... Where are you staying in town? Where are you staying in town? Oh, come on, you never tried to stay in town. I don't like that. Okay, okay. Aquarian is such nice. That's where I have my mother. That's where my mother is from. So I have a lot. Yes, I have a lot of family living there. Okay, look here. You remember I was saying something to you the other day? And this, exactly, and this is where you say you don't have the key, so I'm asking, who picked up the key from Uncle Bishop's out of the benefit? You were the one who put it there, okay? If you had just followed instructions, all you have follow instructions, leave the key at a certain spot. I called a lady from last night and asked her to open the gate to come in here and I reminded her this morning, I shoot her a message this morning, and I prayed that there the key. So the key will be right there. You wouldn't miss that key. You understand? So he has the key, doesn't know where he put the key. And because the first thing when he put that key, I said to him, label the key. Because Michelle Key had on a Jamaica key ring. I labeled it. I said when he come out the room, I said to him, label the key. So if he had labeled the key, and he even had it at his house, he would have known. And if he was smart enough, he would put the key onto the key ring where Michelle's key is. You understand what I mean? He would have put it there. So if he was smart enough, he would put it here. I said, label the key. I have to myself. I don't know why the phone cut off, but the phone rest. I am right back. Yeah, yes, I am. It's not clear. Are you not, are you not, are you not hearing me? You're not hearing me? Okay, I'm not going to call again. Okay. Okay, are you hearing now? Yes, I'm right here. Yes, I am there. You're hearing me? All right, let me call you. I'm up and let me call you. Let's see what happens. I am right here with you, just getting some things done at the same time. I'm not getting this. I don't know what is happening here, Dave. No, I'm trying to get the push meeting that you just putting on it. Yeah, well, if he is on, still go there and see what's happening. I don't know. One person's role is who must learn to keep instruction. And somebody says something, it's a reason why. Some reason why they said, walk on the left and not on the right. Certainly, or he have it there and don't know that that key belongs to there. Because you don't have a label on it. You took the key and I said leave it at a certain spot. All you have to do is leave it there. If the woman didn't even drop dead, I would still get the key because the key would be labeled. Well, still go to the office. Still go to the office and name can be given and whatever else you are unable to do, you call Aquarian and Aquarian will talk to the people then, but I did not spoke. Aquarian had spoken to the people then before, so if there's anything when you went in, then you can call Aquarian and then she will verify it. That's the first. Understand? People will always they have it on there. That's why I said call there and she will call the people there. But where the key is concerned, this is no gross negligence and not following instructions. Right? Not following instructions. You are instructed to do one little instruction. Right? So accordingly, the people take their house, but you can't know the key because the key was not put with that key and the key was not in it mixed up. You understand? He went there before and I had to call the key. Now I'm asking them what key number working on accident and emergency. And say to me, the man can't just run into the work and say that that's not finger like that. You didn't have to do that. All you have to do is that's better. Adrian is coming, so we didn't need to get the report. No. I bring you up through, and then Raji is with you. Yeah, he's right here. But yeah. Yellow. Listen to the garage. How are you doing, my friend? I am good too. Oh, you look so big. You can't send me picture of yourself. I have to say it's very big one. What do you think your grandmother so bad? Hmm? You think your grandmother bad? Still a grandmother, no matter what it is. So what are you doing, man? Oh, you sound like your sounds like your you sound like Dave, man. Now, we've been talking to me just again looking around and see what is happening and yeah, enjoy a bit of Jamaica while you're here. And you're going to the office. Have you brought anything like your birth paper? Have you brought any little thing like that? Alright. I think I have it here. But anyway, when you get in the office or anything, ask your brother to call you. No, Aquarian and huh? Terry. So they will know what to do. And I'm glad you have a safe landing. Alright? So we'll talk a little bit from yeah, alright. A little bit more. Yeah, this is going to. You need to say the word. Yes, alright, a little bit more we will talk. I'll talk to him about the key situation, see if we can go find them. I don't know if there's no way we can go back and see them. And then what things they can do, all the same them. Yeah, because you have to go back to St. Thomas and you can only go into the back home. But the key we have is for the back home. You don't have the front house key, so I will call Miss Castello. Tell me when you're going there. I let Miss Castello know. I told her already that she's coming back. So she will open the key as usual. I am not quite sure if she has the big gate key, if it's that we are going to drive into the yard or what. I will have to call it. Yes. Right. Speaking in major. Yes. Yeah, right. Okay, sorry about that. But of course I have Truly Mail on the line, which is working for it. The old thing. You're not brown. You're not yellow. You're not yellow. You're not orange. You're not. Okay, I was just called away to get some things sorted out. Sometimes your days are not too busy with the phone, and another day your days are that busy with the phone. Welcome to those that are just coming in. I am doing some Okay, this is grated coconut. And you have to work with it while it is hot. Get it cold, then you are in serious trouble. So you gotta work with it while it's hot. It's just like you do the coconut drops. I was just trying to mold it, but if I mold it, I am it's gonna take me a little bit more of a time. You have to try not the sugar get cold on you. If the sugar gets cold, then you are in trouble. And you have some person would call it right in the middle. So this is what you do here. Or red top, something about that. And this is food coloring. I could have used like and this is just the coconut trash, you decorate it with this. And for the person that know coconut drops, you cut the coconut, boil it just like this, and then you drop them, and then afterward you pick them up. And there you go. First time we do these things, they don't use the grease paper. They would cut the banana leaf, yeah, and quail the banana leaf and put it down and drop them on there. And these doesn't come out as white as I really want them to be. Not as white as I really want it to. So when this is cold, you just pick it up like a cake. So as I said before, it's it is a sweet treat. Want to be creative? You can use the beetroot and use the beetroot and do the color too. Just use the beetroot and do the color. So these are some of the things that when we were growing up as children, they would do these. So you have the coconut drops, you have this one, and all is done by coconut. And they call them red top coconut, you give it every name, and make this be so pretty. So if you are selling now and you have this in your glass case, this is what it looks like. So the coconut trash, you grate the coconut or you blend the coconut in just a small amount of water. Yeah. I was going to mold it, but if it gets too cold and you use the thing here, it's not effective. So you have to, this is sugar, and you have to work with sugar as long as it is hot. In things like these, you work with the sugar when it is hot. Where is Homar? You run away? Okay. This one won't let anybody get drunk. This is not like the wine. Yes, this is it. Coconut trash made of ginger, and of course this have a little bit of cinnamon in it to give it a pep taste, you know. Nice it. Yes. Okay. So you can do this as a sweet treat for your party. You'll be having your Christmas party. These are little things you can make them smaller. You can drop them smaller because this is, you know, it's big. But this is just the idea to show you what and what is what. Okay. Sweet treat. Coconut woman is coming down. Coconut water. Coconut. So could be some of your holiday ideas. You're thinking what to put on the table, what should I do? Do that. Or just do some little things. You can put them in a little mold, smaller than this, and you mold them and put them down. And you can, instead of having all red, you can make in different colors. So you can have a red, you can have a yellow. Please don't put blue. Maybe green. Blue is going to be too, you know, but just what you like. Okay? Yes. So you have seen this today. Coconut, and you see the bottling of the wine. Not just the wine, but the apple wine. Okay. There are so many things we can make with coconut. Coconut is very versatile. Yeah, coconut is very versatile. So much things you can do with your coconut. Cook with it, bake with it, so much things. And it have its own unique flavor. Its own unique flavor. Yes. This is some ideas you can do. Put them in your little mold. Ensure that they're boiled down with the sugar. So you will up the sugar. That is the one that is going to keep it together. Okay? And boil it down with your sugar. You can put it into little. Trying to find one of the little mold to show you. You get them into a little mold. And they are dry. Put them out. Put them on your table. Ooh. This tastes good. So something to pick around with. Appetizer. Yeah. So yes. Thank you for being here with me. 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yes. Should we talk about something else? Yes, we can. We showed off the wine. Showing off our wine. That's from the Aquarian kitchen. Show off our wine. Show off our grater-cake. It is called grater-cake from back in the days of you and I grandmother. Let me pull up that grandmother thing. Because guess what? We're having grandmothers as young as 30, you know. Young as 35. First time grandmother, when you say grandmother, yes, my daughter. No, darling. Oh, yeah. And you would say, whoa, she's walking with a stick. And then you, no, grandmother doesn't look like grandmother. Whatever persons perceive grandmothers to be, because they are looking on, as long as you said you're a grandmother, okay, from you reach 35 going near to 40, they say you're old. That is the era we are living in. They said, oh, what? You're only young when you are in 20s. Once you crossed over the threshold and you reach to 28, 29, you are no longer young. This is how the young people view it. When you hear them say, I want a old man. How old is he? 40. How old? 35. And when they give the impression of the old man, you thought it's somebody who is 90 years old who is not really properly cared for. A old man, you are 50. At 40, you just, life has just begun. So people view people as from your 29 and you touch 30. You're a young somebody again, you're a old man now. But first time older folks was their children would be big people, their grandchildren, and they can't do much. Grandmothers these days are working and doing hard work too. Oh, it's my grandmother. What? So persons look at grand now, grandfather and grandmother. Now grandfather looking 16-year-old girls. Not only to look and stay, but want them to be wife. Because they're going to feel younger. Mm-hmm. So let me pull up the grandmother thing and the grandparents thing. The older folks back then, way back then, they did these. However they came up with the idea, but they came up with the idea and these ideas sells off. You went into a person selling things like this, you found these well packaged and they are on sale, they are there selling. Coconut, yeah. Cut the coconut in bits and pieces. They do it with the peanut. I can do peanut drops as well. I mean, one day I might just do it since I am in the spirit of doing all of this. I might just do some peanut drops one day. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. So I can do some peanut drops. Right? So, first time, older folks, the younger grandmothers now, some don't have a clue. They may went in the shop and they saw it and it looks good and it looks tasty and it looks like, and they purchase it. But actually do it, no, because they haven't seen anyone do it. Remember, grandparent, parent or parenting children from 15, from 12 to. So you imagine if a child have a baby at age 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Child is 8 years old. And then you start count again. So when they reach, and if they walk in the same footsteps, they will be having children or getting children. Well, having, because the boys really get children so early, as they said. So by the time you're 25, you want to see your big child beside you, shoulder up here. And if you don't mind, that child may have a baby in her hands. So look at it. So the grandpeople them now look like the mothers and the fathers. Right? That's what they look like. So nobody giving me any likes and nobody giving me any cash up. Oh my goodness. You want to tell me nobody likes me? You're not giving me likes. 6 likes. 6 likes. And how much person is watching me? How much person is listening to me? These are things that you give likes for. Not for mix up. For carrying a bring come, my dear. It bring misery. Because a lot of persons, the other day I saw, I don't know if it's a vlogger or a content creator, or I don't know, I'm not sure. But quite often, when I pass by, that person put up a top heading that do not match nothing that he said. The other day I saw the heading said, police just beat up Vice Cartel in a dance or the party just an hour ago. And I'm like, really? And not even say beat up. It's a bust up. Yeah. And at the first sight of it, I said nothing that was. And a picture was shown where a lot of women were lifting Vice Cartel and carrying him out of the dance, out of the venue. So I'm saying, plus other topics what he's going to speak about. And believe you me, I listened, not read. And until now, he have not spoken anything that he wrote at the top for the topic. Misleading, mischief making that. I look at it and I was like, why would any person get up and say things that haven't gone that way? It was really, I have to pull back the thing and listen again because maybe something is wrong with my hearing. And while listening, I am reading the topic. Now you know how much person like it. When you look at the like, people was just coming in. And I said, look at what people gravitate to. People gravitate to things, lies, misleading, mischief making. That was what it gravitated to. About 2 days later, I mark his thing now. I look at his name and see what he rules under. And there was another post. And somebody was saying they need to take you off of YouTube because you are spreading rumors, you are making mischief, and this lady was so irritated. To get the views, to get the likes, to bring you in and touch the thumbs up button. Yes, this sounds good. This is a juicy piece of news and I want to earn it. I want to listen to it. Nothing. And this is what I realized. I say to somebody and they said, when they want the people to come on their live and to touch the like button and share it and call your friend, come quick, listen to this. The person said to me, this is what they do. I said, oh. But in the life of me, honestly, I can't do that. You know what I am afraid of? Courthouse. And there are people who know me, who watch the channel maybe secretly, listen to me secretly, for me to carry a rumor. He may get away with it, and many more may get away with it. But now for me to make up a story and put it in writing, this is an evidence against me. And I wonder if people look at this, because you may just be using somebody's name and putting a rumor to it. So, okay, you do it the first time and you come to, yes, man, I get 100 person come in and like it. Oh, 1600, and you keep moving. Now I look at you and don't believe in doing my thing the honest way and follow you, and right there and then somebody come on my channel, find me wherever I am in the world, and decide to say you got to prove this. That's the reason why when anything happened, although I saw it, I do not came on my channel and call up people's name and saying like I am trying to justify anything or putting anything to it. I will speak on the issue, and you don't even know I speak on the issue, because guess what? It is not being a one person thing. It's a lot of person who went through certain things. So when you are speaking, you have to put it that you are covering everybody. You are putting a message to everybody. You are encouraging everybody. But to get up and say, oh, the bottle and the wine, and I don't do it. I don't do it. Most of the time you will be damaging people more than you are helping them. Some do not have a knowledge of what they are speaking about. They don't do a research. Everybody said, slow him, and everybody started, and everybody, the thumbs up, everything to it. What do you get from it? A gossip. They have a song that said, carry go bring come my dear, bring misery, going from home to home, creating disturbance. You shall inherit the earth. No, and some more of it. So there are some things I don't do on my channel. Yeah. If I am going to speak on something, I did my little research, and I will speak, and it will match the situation. But if you don't pay good attention, you will not even know. Because you may be looking for me to call the red box assorted food coloring. I won't do that. I will speak around the food coloring. There are things that you use to make the coloring, and I will name you things that can make the coloring. And it would be better to use a beetroot for coloring than use what they said here. And so I'll put out my piece. And if you pay good attention, you will realize I am speaking about the coloring. I give evidence of things that, or I say a story that I know happened, something I can approve of, but not for just the race for the likes and race for the everything, and at the end of the day you are sitting down uncomfortable, because when you cannot get any persons to run with things, you are going to be left out in the cold. It is nice when you can create your own things. Be a master and a maker of your own things. Not sitting down and waiting on somebody's content or somebody's demise or something with somebody, and then you pick it up like gospel truth and be going with it and going with it. And you don't even have to say like up the likes. By the time they see the headings, They start like the lights because this is a juicy piece of news. And you sit down to listen to something that some of the time it is so derogatory. It is so tearing down. It is so destroying. Instead of helping that person to get over the problem with some kind words or hello, this is the consequences and whatever. So yes, I say all of that because when I look and saw some things that some person spoke, and you gotta smile. And I think YouTube, what I read in their thing, it said whatever content you are doing, whatever topic you put up, you should speak on the topic that you put up. I am saying coconut, and I showed you the coconut is been done, put on the fire, boil, and I show you, tell you the name, and I am telling you, this is derived from the people way back when. They try a thing and they call it a name, and there and then we go, right? I read that in YouTube, laws and policies and whatever. You should, your topic should bear what you are speaking about. Understand? So some persons, they are going to find them. Persons don't even have to report them, but then you might have some persons who say, no, I'm not letting this go, I'm going to report it. I am not reporting anybody. They will find them when they want them. You understand? But it is so ironic and doing things. And the person will be going and going and going. I said, patient man, ride a donkey. When I started, it was 0, a big 0. The first person who, when I started the channel and apparently he saw it, was Jamaica Carlos. And it's 1 or 2 times I can catch Jamaica Carlos live. There's never a time I can catch up with Jamaica Carlos live. Right? Jamaica Carlos was the first person who subscribed to my channel and liked the channel. It's not that he know me. He doesn't know me. This is a new kid on the block. But he subscribed to the channel and he liked it. And a next person, what's her name again? Second person was, and I know, I heard this lady name and I looked at her picture, and for some reason I'm so connected with this lady, but I can never get her. Sometimes I'm wondering if we are relatives. She was the second person who put a subscription and a likes to the channel. And we took time, get up and they said, okay, do live because you help to build the channel, you get people to come and listen to you. And patient man rode donkey. I am still not 1,000 subscriber yet. But the subscriber that start from none until it reach 1. Until it is 570 what? 71 or something, we will get to the 1,000. And none of my presentation do not go and interfere with no other content creator or vloggers material. I do not interfere with nobody's material because I like to take the praise for myself. I like to look at my work and say, yes, I have done it. So I don't take people things and make it into my own. And then you look at it, oh yes, it's Aquarian, da, da, da. No. Aquarian things speak for itself. So if I roll up a cake, it's Aquarian. I came up with my ideas. And I use my ideas. I use my creativity. Right? There are many more things I could do. It's only because sometimes it's just me alone and I don't have persons to. And so when I go and bought that thing, that when I set it up, I can do things. My creativity. So I'm just putting it out there just now. And when I said like the likes, it helps to sell the channel. The work of the channels go further. You understand? It is for good reasons. And what I proceeds I made from my channel, I'll share it with some unfortunate children. The other day I was here and a news came to me. This little boy went to school the Monday, and the Monday he didn't have anywhere to go after school is out. For some, whatever reason it is, his house caught fire. No, I don't know if nobody was at home, but of course that little young man was in school. And it's a little young man that I have paid his tuition for. And the morning, the evening, he didn't have a roof to go under. So that is how. And if I even ask you for money, this is how I feel like I should utilize it. You understand? That is how I feel in myself that I should. For in there now, he need clothes, he need this, all that's left with him was his one suit that he wore to school, his uniform. He didn't have anything to change into. Everything was in flame. So even if I came out and said, cash up, if you, I'm not asking, but if persons there feel moved and feel like they should, you know, give a little gift of whatever, yes, I'll say thank you. Yeah. So I bring this out to say, when I ask, so please like the likes. Just like up the likes. It is sending the channel, it's the algorithm of the channel. It is showing that the channel is active. Right? I have no complaint about the view, what do you call that? The views. There's no doubt the channel is being watched. Because if people is reaching out from Morocco, you know where Morocco is, a lot of us know. Never been there, but we know it on the map. That means the channel is being shared. But we can do better than 6 people who like the channel. They're just sharing the work of the channel. And there are people who look at the things that I have done. They create something from it. They learn something from it. Even for what I said. Okay? Anyhow, enough is enough. This was it for today. Later in the evening, we will meet again and have another little chat, you know. Yes, so I just share with you things like that, just so you, this is still in its warm stage. It have to be cool before it. So thank you very much for being here. For everyone that have tuned in, thank you, welcome, and thank you. For those that have shared the live, thank you very much. For those that have subscribed to the live, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you. It's a pleasure to reap the benefit from you. If it wasn't out you, it would not be me. So I thank you for being strong supporter of what I do, of this channel and the host. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless all of you in whatever endeavors that you are doing. And preparing for your Christmas and for your Thanksgiving. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless, God keep, and God protect you as you go from there to here, from here to there, whatever you are doing. Do not leave God out of the mix of your things. You don't have to go down on your knees with 1 mile of prayers. You can be driving on your speaking within, because He heard from within. You can sleep and wake up and you sit there and you're putting your struggles in front of Him, your business, whatever you're after, in front of Him. You understand? So you don't have to go on your knees to have 2 miles worth of prayer to say, and to say God not hearing you. He heard you. He heard you. But He will not lead you into a darker road than the one He trod. If this bottle is not going to be for you, He's not going to give it to you, and then you regret it. But if you force yourself and took the bottle, and something happened along the way, which something is going to happen, you have no one else to blame but yourself. Because He has shunned you away from the bottle. But you still forced and get it because you want it. It isn't. And you took it. So when it split open, oh my God, and I didn't know, He was shunning you away from it. And these are some of the things we need to learn, and we need to know, and we need to understand. Yeah. Sometimes it's not your time. Sometimes it's not your thing that. You understand? So, God keep and care. He always is there for you. Just give Him. Don't took it to Him, and then when you are leaving, you take it up back without a load, place it on your shoulder, and walk it with Him. Any problem you have, leave it there. Go in the city, and when you're getting up, left it right there. It's not yours. It is His. You give it to Him. It belongs to Him. Whatever you want to do with it, Lord, I'm just waiting. Yes. So, thank you all for being here. Let us meet up later. God bless. I'm tuning out now. Yeah. Bye.